How's it going, YouTube? My name is Ari and welcome back to Blue Lion Finance. Now, for all of you tuning in for your very first episode of Blue Lion Finance, allow for me to just quickly catch you up to speed and sharing with you that this channel is all about investing as well as my personal journey to amassing $100,000 within my Vanguard brokerage account. But as for today's video, I just want to go ahead and keep all of you updated with what exactly is happening with the up-and-coming stimulus bill that has previously passed the House, made its way to the Senate, and now it is heading back to the House. The big question is, will this bill pass and will you be receiving more stimulus? But just before we actually get into all the details, if you could ever so kindly just tap on that thumbs up button, it will greatly help me out, of course, of growing this channel. Now, moreover, if you have not yet already joined me, go ahead and just tap on that subscribe button because I would be more than happy to have you along for the ride with me. Now, YouTube, with that being said, let's get right to it. So in wasting absolutely no one's time, I want to get right to talking about where exactly this stimulus bill lies in the process of actually getting passed. So yes, you can all actually finally receive your stimulus checks if you're eligible for them. So as just a general overview of what that process has looked like, what we have seen is a new stimulus bill debated amongst the House members, finally passed, and then sent over to the Senate for the Senate to actually go ahead, debate the bill, and make adjustments. And then, of course, over the weekend, as the Senate passed the bill, it makes its way back to the House of Representatives for a final say on what this bill looks like before being sent to President Joe Biden's desk for his final signature and stamp of approval. Now, as just a brief overview of that bill itself, the bill is known as Joe Biden's rescue plan, and it calls for billions of dollars worth of vaccine support, money to actually go ahead and allow American schools to open back up so we can get our students back to schools, which is desperately needed. And of course, perhaps most importantly for all of us, if you are unemployed, yes, those unemployment benefits to be extended, and moreover, stimulus checks sent to those families and individuals who absolutely need them. Now, this third round of stimulus has certainly been under a lot of scrutiny because many members of Congress want to make sure that the stimulus checks aren't just sent out to everybody, but to those who absolutely need them, which begs the question, who exactly is getting them and when can we actually expect the checks to arrive in our bank accounts? So first and foremost here, the House of Representatives, I am very confident will be passing this stimulus bill. And after they pass it and it's got that final stamp of approval from the House of Representatives, it just goes to Joe Biden's desk. And Joe Biden has been standing firmly behind his words that he is just going to sign off on it. And now, as soon as Joe Biden signs off on the stimulus bill, we can expect those checks to begin going out immediately. But of course, that big question then is born: who exactly will be eligible to receive this round of stimulus, given all the scrutiny that it's been under? It's right here that I'll mention that the Senate has certainly changed and adjusted who exactly will be receiving those checks. So as of right now, as the bill currently stands, if your income is at $75,000 or below, and you have filed your taxes individually, you will be receiving the full $1,400 worth of stimulus. Now, here's where the Senate made the majority of their adjustments to the bill because they wanted to go ahead and work further to phase out this bill to ensure that the stimulus checks are only going to those Americans who absolutely need them. So if you are making $80,000 and above, you will not be receiving the stimulus. But if you're in that window of $75,000 to $80,000, you've filed your taxes individually, you're going to be receiving the partial amount of the stimulus check. And whereas if you are married and you have filed jointly and your income for the years 2019 and 2020 have been below $150,000, you will be receiving the full $2,800 worth of the stimulus check. But at $150,000 to $160,000 worth of an AGI, you will be receiving the partial stimulus checks. Now, as for dependents, if you're an adult dependent or if you're a dependent, you're just going to be receiving the full stimulus check of $1,400. And that is our stimulus update for the day. It is that simple. If you've picked something up, you've learned something new, make sure you just go ahead and tap on that thumbs up button. It greatly helps me out in growing the Blue Lion Financial channel. And moreover, if you have not already subscribed, make sure you just go ahead and tap on that subscribe button. I would personally love to have you along for the journey with me. Now YouTube, with all of that being said, I will see you in the next update.